Reverend. Reverend Gabriel Walker was born December 11, 1975 in Rockford, Illinois. He spent most of his adolescent and teenage years in Community Church of God, where the late Dr. Lorenzo Thurman was senior pastor. Reverend Walker watched and observed the Spirit of God and the people of God operating in the body. He was born into and trained in the house of God under the teachings of Dr. Lorenzo Thurman and Pastor Wendy Holly. He gave his life unto the Lord December of 1992 and accepted the calling of God on his life as a minister of the gospel in 1996. Reverend Walker resides in Southern California, where he's a proud member and servant of Blessed Family Covenant Church. His soul's desire is to live and walk in the presence of God all the days of his life and to be pleasing to God. Reverend Walker further desires to be meet for the Master's use and to be used as a blessing to the saints of the Most High God while serving as a fisher of men. Reverend Walker attended DeVry University, majoring in electronics. He has gleaned a practical education from living and befriending many in the hood, which has given him peculiar insight to the issues facing men of color in Haiti. He received his certificate of ordination in 2016. Reverend Walker is husband to LaShonda and father to son Makai. His declaration is, all of his boasts are in the Lord. Amen. Amen.
Good morning, saints. God is good. He's worthy to be praised. This is it. As the word been coming, I ain't trying to be by Jesus. I ain't trying to be or go around Jesus. I'm trying to be going through Jesus and in Jesus. There ain't quite like ain't no shortcuts. This is my life. This ain't never changing. He's the same today, yesterday, and forevermore. So I'm trying to be consistent and being the same and being in Him. And that word has been amazing. God is awesome. And let me be no mistake about it. You know what I mean? His spirit is here. His presence is here. He loves us. You know what I mean? And so I'm here to let him know. I'm here to give you the glory due to your name. I'm here to rejoice and be glad in Him. He has done great things. And I'll never let the devil try to diminish what He has done in my own life or in this ministry. God is an awesome God, saints. And if you will, I just want to take you on a little journey this morning and encourage you to settle some things in faith. You know what I mean? Because God is moving us to a place, and it's just a place of victory. That's all it is. But it's just abiding in Him and going through it. It's just a place of victory and blessings. And I want to get to it. I don't want to block it. And I don't want nobody else to block it either. You know what I mean? We're one accord, one mind, on the flow. So I just want y'all to take this journey with me. If you can stand for the reading of the word. And your hand out.
Like Miss Edie, I feel like I am just surrounded by blessings. I'm blessed with a loving husband, a good provider. And for me, one of the other ways that I know my life, that He has me and is taking care of my life, is that my sons are saved, my children, my grandchildren are saved, their spouses are in God's house. That is a weight off of any parent if your children are in the house of God. I have seen the word develop in Reverend Walker. He is a word preacher. And so we give honor to him this morning. And I want to ask that his wife, LaShonda, would come up also.
Good morning, saints. I'll just say this. I thank the Lord for giving me something to do.
bigger than myself. My mind runs 100 miles an hour, and I dissect and analyze everything. And then I was isolated to myself a lot, because when you're a thinker, you just but I'm glad that the Lord isolated me to himself. And I'm glad that, because I ask a lot of questions when I'm in the Word, this, that, and the other, that he's patient with me, he answers questions, but I'm just glad he gave me something else to do than to be trapped in that cycle out there in the world. One thing I know about myself from a young boy, I've always cared about people, period. And I've always wanted the best for people. In this journey, you go through things that'll take you out of yourself sometimes, you know what I mean? But you got to fight to get back. You know, like the song said, your calling is worth fighting for. And I had to accept that. But me personally, I'm just like, if I could just pray for somebody and encourage them, that's fine with me, because I care about people and I want to see people at their best. I care about the saints of God. I care about the growth of the body. Where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. So, where there's life, there's growth. So now we can thank the Lord, because we know it's life in here, because it's growth in here. Not just in the ministry, but in the saints, there's growth. That's a witness. I see it. I'm the biggest cheerleader of my comrades. I think I'm Patrick, and I'm like, see, you couldn't get away with that nowhere else. And then that's how much the Lord loves us. And that's how much we need your support. Everybody has different methods of support, but I know there's some that gets before the Lord and prays for us. That's what's needed. Because one thing about me, I'm always roll with my comrades, because it takes a lot of courage to have your life on display, be shamed, dissected, your faults in front. It takes courage to do that. And everybody can't do that. And everybody ain't volunteering to do that. And everybody can't handle that. It takes a whole lot. And you got to sit here and have it dissected, and people can talk about you. It takes a lot of courage. That's why I roll with it. But they'll tell you, as long as you know the Lord's hand stays on you, you encourage. And you still love to do his will. And that's all I want to do. Do what he tells me to do and trust him. But ultimately, I'm about the ministry. And I know Reverend Hollis feels this way. I'm not about limelight. I don't need to be in the limelight. I want results. I could be in the back. I just want to see the results. I'll be in the Word like, Lord, this is going on in the Old Testament and the New Testament. So I want to preach the gospel, heal the sick, and the brokenhearted, sight to the blind, and deliver. That's all I want to do. I want to see the results, saints. I don't need to be just the results. I thank you all for your support, because I'm a product of the Lord first and foremost, but y'all. And watching y'all in the first generation, I love y'all. I don't know if no other ministry would work for me, but I'm thankful for here. I've always, since a kid, admired and been intrigued by the Word of God. And I've always been intrigued by God. My Aunt Betty will tell you that was my thing. You can't do it better than God. And that's still true today. Can't nobody do it like God. But I'm just thankful that he saved me. I'm thankful that he saved all of us in here. I'm grateful for a great teacher. That teacher, that's a teacher for you right there. I'm telling you. So with coming up under Pastor Hollis' teaching and Pastor Thurman, I'm like, I got it made. You know what I mean? I got it made. I just choose to focus on the spiritual man of them and Pastor Hollis. And that's what I take in, because that's what I'm striving for. But I thank you. And I thank the Lord, because, you know, I laugh. I'm like, well, man, it's so funny. The Word covers everything. I'm about the Bible. It's like, you got to have your own house in order before you can come in here and do this. I'm like, I can't preach unless I have my own house in order. You know what I mean? So I'll be like, I'm praying. I thank the Lord that he is the glue, and he's faithful, and he knows what we need to help each other. And I thank you for your support. Ms. LaShonda Walker, if you would like to say anything.
I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for all you ministers. The Lord has truly, truly been blessing you. I've watched each and every one of you grow. I love each and every one of you. I love my husband dearly. I'm proud of him. And I just know the Lord is going to continue to bless and continue just to, keep the word going in this place in season and out. I'm so grateful for him. I just tell him that I love him. Thank you. Amen.
If we can give a round of applause for all of our ministers. As your pastor, I am proud of every last one of you. I did what Sister Jones said, I will put you up against anyone. And I know that you are able to preach. That's why I'll be pushing doors open for you. Because I know God has planted a word in you. And I know you can preach the word of God. I know it's not always easy, because I'm a preacher too, but I want you to know that this journey is worth it. Give your life to the Lord and watch Him work things out for you. Watch those prayers that only He knows that you are praying. Watch them come to pass as you lay your life down at His feet. I just have one thing I want to say to the ministers, and that's from the Word of God in 2 Timothy 4:2. Well-known passage. And then we're going to have our benediction and we're going to eat. Preach the Word. Let me say it again. Preach the Word. To all of my preachers, preach the Word. Don't preach your opinion. Don't preach your ideas. Don't preach what you think. Preach the Word. Because the Word will find everyone that needs to be found. It will correct everything that needs to be corrected. It will do exactly what God